Yo, let's get Princess. All right, guys, this is going to be the Apex Legends Season 14 patch notes in less than 5 minutes. We're going to get right into it. If you're seeing this video post-stream, hello, welcome to the stream, welcome to the video. I hope you enjoy. So yeah, let's get right into it. As we all know, the new Legend Vantage, she is a sniper recon legend, but I do not believe that she has the reconnaissance abilities like wall hacks that Seer and Bloodhound do, so that's very beneficial. We're going to look right into it. The passive is basically you look and you can scan in your POV only, just yours. You can scan enemies, see what their armor is and their teammates alive, and there's a bullet drop indicator for snipers. Her tactical allows you to semi double jump to her bat companion right here, and essentially you have to look at him, you use the tactical again, bounce, boom, double bounce, baby. Then the ultimate is a custom sniper rifle that does 50 damage on the first shot. If you hit an enemy 2 times, the second shot will be 100 damage. So this is a high damage ultimate, and it's going to be very beneficial. Also, if you do hit an enemy, you are going to apply a 15% damage bonus for your whole team. Listen, Kings Canyon, as you know it, see you later, alligator, because it's reforged, redone. Skulltown is back. There's a lot more changes that are going to help with third parties, hopefully, and it's going to be quite amazing. If you want to see the full list, come to the Apex Legends patch notes, and you can click it right here. There is a level cap increase. Now, this will allow you to prestige 3 times through level 500, and you're going to gain an additional 345 Apex packs. This is going to allow every single person to get a free heirloom no matter what. The battle pass is having some changes, and essentially what's going to happen is you can play and complete whatever challenge no matter what it is. So if it's just a battle royale challenge, you can complete it in other game modes, not just battle royale, which is very nice. Anyways, next we've got some rank changes for season 14, +5 to all entry costs for ranked. I love this change, but also no more diminishing RP. So that means you can kill as many people as you want, and you're going to be stacking RP. If you drop a 20 bomb in ranked, you're going to be rewarded for that, and this is a huge W for rank changes. Huge update as well. Laser sights are being added. This is going to change the SMG game. Essentially, what's going to be happening is SMGs are going to be used more for close range, a lot more tricky for long range. If you hip fire on an SMG now with the laser sight, you're going to be frying. G7 back on the floor, Volt back on the floor, Bow in the care package, and Rampage in the care package. Wingman car back on the floor, Devo's in the crafter, RE45 plus the hammer point into the crafter, and then along with that we've got the gold weapon rotation, which is going to be the longbow, the scout, the Mozam, R9, and the Hemlock. All base SMGs hipfire has been increased. This is to compensate for the new laser sight attachment. Also, alongside that, ARs have been base hipfire increased. This is going to make your flatlines, your havocs, and your R301 much more difficult to use for hipfire up close. The EVA 8 now has some recoil improvements and adjustments. It takes stocks now, which is going to help it reload quicker. They took away a pellet, but increased the rate of fire and the pellet damage. I think the EVA is going to be hitting a lot more consistently, and they also changed the bolt rate of fire increases. The bow is getting a change from 60 to 70 damage. It's in the care package, but it's taking a slight bit longer to draw speed. The pellet damage for shadow caps is also going to be buffed, but I'm not really too sure about this. Arrows are obviously off the loot pool. Rampage in the care package, a 2 damage increase, so back to what it was before. And the Rampage now comes with a thermic grenade. The Volt, to compensate for it coming out of the care package, is going from 15 to 17 damage. The Car R9 also do not take barrel attachments anymore, so it's going to be a lot trickier to fire at a very long distance and be consistent with the SMGs. The Scout, to compensate alongside it coming out of the care package, is getting a damage decrease and a headshot multiplier decrease. The L-Star is getting an increased projectile speed buff, and it increased number of shots before overheating. Yeah. It also is removing the super bright large flash that is extremely blinding. The RE45 is now changed to 70 FOV when aimed in, and this is a huge change. You guys are going to notice this extremely heavily. The RE45 is going to be completely different now. 70 FOV, it's going to make it a lot easier to hit your shots, and you're also 5% increased strafe speed. The Wingman now is a sniper. It uses ammo and magazines from snipers. To compensate for that, the sniper ammo increase is going to be 28 from 24, and the ammo on the floor will now compensate to that. The Spitfire is heavier recoil with vertical. This is super important. It now uses light ammo and light mags. The 30-30 is getting a fat buff as well. Due to the dual loader being taken out of the game, it has now been worked into the base 30-30, so it's going to make the 30-30 a lot more consistent off drop. You won't have to sit there for 45 minutes reloading. Anyways, the Mastiff. Mastiff got a nerf. It's still in the care package. Dual loader is nerfed, and the base fire rate is nerfed. So Mastiff is going to be hitting a lot less. Deadeye's tempo. This is a huge. Deadeye's tempo has been worked into the base version of the Sentinel. So the Sentinel will be shooting fast naturally. Double tap is back in the game for the Eva and the Scout. Skull Piercer is back in the game. 35% damage increase for headshots on the Longbow, Wingman, and the 30-30. The boosted loader has been changed from legendary to epic. And yeah, their new perks for gold bag and gold knockdown shield. The new perk for gold bag is deep pockets. You're going to be able to stack more batteries, medkits, and phoenix kits. The new gold knockdown is going to be essentially the gold bag perk. So if you have it, you want to give this to your Gibbies, your Newcastles, and your Lifelines. Arcstar got a reduced damage stick from 10 to 40. Reduce stick damage on armor to 10 from 40. Oh, yeah. So it's going to be sticking for less. And it also removes your aim slow when you get stuck. The detonation damage has been increased by 5, though, to compensate for that. Explosive holds are going to be weaker now. You're going to have blue attachments spawning in it and a reduced spawn of gold. Valk is getting absolutely gutted. Valk is getting an 8% decrease on acceleration on use of jets. Her fuel consumption on activation is going to be increased by 33%, and her strafe and aerial speed is going to be 20% slower when hit by bullets or slows. There's a UI change between yellow or green and red, so basically telling you when you're in the low. Her tactical is getting a change with her tactical is getting a change. If you aim down, you're not going to be slowed when you turn, and it's also going to be weaker in the slow duration when you hit someone and the amount of radius you can hit them with. Her ultimate is getting a height reduction nerf, and it's basically she's just going to be going slower. Horizon's ultimate is going to have a larger hitbox to make it more destroyable, and also the grenades that hit it are going to do more damage to it. Watson got a change. I don't know what this is. Newcastle is getting a increased move speed, reduced turn slow. Essentially, Newcastle's passive is getting a buff. Newcastle's tactical is getting a huge buff, and his ultimate is getting a buff. Mad Maggie is getting a tactical buff. Her wrecking ball will be able to destroy Gibby bubbles and a bunch of other stuff. Alongside, it's going to be bouncing further, but it's going to be the exact same. Rampart now is smoother. Who cares? This is a bug. This is a bug. You can now hold Revenant Tactical Revenant Ultimate instead of sitting there, and you can just hold it and just check it. A lot of changes in the crafting. Maps are being changed, so it's Kings Canyon, World's Edge, and Storm Point on the rotation. Ring damage for Ring 1 is going to increase equivalent to Ring 2, and the shrink time is going to be decreased. The closing times, depending on the map, will also be changed. There's some quality of life changes to World's Edge. Fragment East has been buffed from low tier to medium, which is super nice. Quality of life, new mode map UI, winning in champs on scoreboard. This is a huge one for controller players. You can actually have more beneficial tap interact prompts. So if you hold to revive, for example, you can actually just press square, and if you're on a door, boom, you can just instantly reload your gun, or if you're near down teammates, for example. Yeah. Lots of bug fixes. Yeah. Lots of bug fixes. And that's about it. Do you guys have any questions about the patch notes that you would like me to go over with you? I think